It's Tom. He's back, you guys.
Hello,
You're not
friend.
stuck with just me tonight. And I also have to call out hello, Lanfear, who's actually staring into my soul right now.
I know.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'm very happy to have my bearded bestie back tonight.
Oh man, I wish I could put a microphone next to her. She's purring so loud.
Oh.
Oh, there's a interesting name in chat. Hi there, friend. I wonder if they're. I think I smell something backstage. Let's see what's going on.
Look, here comes an awesome guest.
I just noticed the perfectly coiffed hair. That was all.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, I need to commission you to do a remix version of "Look Who Comes an Awesome Guest" for our show.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down.
Nothing tops it.
I appreciate that.
It's really the best way to be welcomed into a room.
I did, yeah, it's great.
So, so for those who are unaware of my adventures in medical science, get your teeth checked, because apparently you can get an abscess in a tooth and not know, and then the infection could kill you, because that's fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I basically I had an abscess, didn't know about it, had a toothache, went to the dentist. Next day I woke up, I looked like Hey Arnold on half of my head.
It was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad. Then they were like, hey, you know what else is in your head other than that infection? Your brain.
Your brain.
Yeah. And if the infection goes in there, you'll die. I was like, oh, that's great.
No panic there. That's fine.
No, not at all. And then apparently I went septic for a little while. And they put me on lots of antibiotics. But I'm good now.
Have you considered the bubble, that I recommended? Have you thought about that anymore?
What the fuck is this? Jake Gyllenhaal, he did that movie.
Bubble Boy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally down. I'll bubble it up.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, if I go to JordanCon this year, I'll be in a bubble.
I mean, we almost lost him to a fucking tarp the week before, so.
Oh God, I almost took off. It's what? It's not really that I have horrible adventures.
You are correct.
I'm just so unlucky. Like it's hilarious.
You also stabbed yourself in the hand. I feel like there's more that I'm forgetting.
I stabbed myself in the leg.
You gave yourself heat stroke.
Did that? Yeah. I did that.
Tom's done it all. Just tries one of everything,
I nailed my finger to a piece of wood once with a nail gun. I'm the worst. But anyway, hi, Joe.
One time you tripped that guy, drug him through a doorway, and then it cut him in half.
Well, I don't talk about that online because I don't tell myself. I don't like to tell on myself.
Okay.
But hi, Joe from TWoTCast, the oldest Wheel of Time podcast in the history of podcasts.
Yeah, we're the old ones, the grandfathers.
I mean, no, not yet. You got some time.
I mean, yeah, personally, I have time.
Yeah, but by the color of your beard, you might, any second now.
It's getting close. Yeah.
I am jealous of the gray though. You just look more wizened. It doesn't even matter how long the beard is.
I've got the temples going on,
little ravine going on there.
Yeah, a little Mr. Fantastic.
That would be a good cosplay. I could see you as Reed Richards. I could definitely see you as Reed. Oh, okay. So, and I want to know what chat. Wait, Crystal, have you seen Night of the Seven Kingdoms yet?
No, but you can go ahead and spoil it. It's fine. I have too much.
No, I'm not going to spoil anything because I don't want to spoil for people. But. So this could be our. What did you watch? This thing. Okay, so I watched all of Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Now that's current.
Okay.
And I told Joe that my wife Erin was like, "Oh, that's Joe," with one of the characters.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious if anyone is in chat that has seen at least through episode 2, what they think of this. we pretty much think Joe is Lionel Baratheon.
Okay,
Like-
do you have a picture?
Well,
Need
I mean,
a
he
side-
does. Yeah, let me get a
Need a
picture.
side
of him.
by side.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even. He does kind of look
I
like
do
him.
sort of resemble him, but not. I don't think it's Tom's. I think Tom means more of like the character less than.
Mm.
So I'm not. I wish I had the clip. I don't have the clip ready, but they. I have the perfect picture actually. Hold on. Because I watched the next episode when Aaron saw that, and I was like, oh, look what Joe's up to now, and I sent a clip of the picture of that character, and it's perfect for the purposes of this too.
It's his essence.
It really does capture his essence. It does. Specifically in episode 1, Lionel Baratheon jumps up on a table and he's dancing and he's like,
Does that seem like me though?
"That drunk?" Yes, absolutely. In fact, if I go to JordanCon this year, I'm gonna get you dancing on a table.
That's true. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't take that much.
No, all I have to do is really go, Joe, dance with me on this table.
I'm an old grandfather podcast now. I can't go jumping up on tables.
There he is.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
that guy.
phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
That's great.
Sir Lionel Baratheon of House Baratheon, right there.
Oh, man.
He's fantastic. He's sarcastic. He's funny.
I should grow
he's
the
nice.
beard out and do that for JordanCon next year.
Absolutely. And it even can it could double as a Reed Richards because you could be like, the Illuminati Reed Richards.
Yeah.
He's a little bit older.
He's also evil.
Yeah. Okay, but we're not here to talk Marvel tonight.
Yeah.
We're here to talk Star Wars. So how did you we know your story about Wheel of Time. Do you remember what you first saw for Star Wars that you liked?
What I first saw for Star Wars?
What's your first memory of Star Wars? The old what was it about Star Wars when you were a kid that you liked?
Huh. That's interesting. I don't know.
I know when I was a
lightsaber,
kid,
laser swords. What are you not? What's not to like? It's amazing.
Yeah, that's fair. I remember when I was a little kid.
I think the first movie just in general just knocks it out of the park. The bad guys are horrifying.
When you were a little kid, did you ever pretend to be anyone from Star Wars? I want to be Luke Skywalker, or
we kind of played with the toys more.
Okay. Who was your favorite toy to use?
I was Han Solo a lot, but mostly because my older brother was Luke. Though it wasn't because I was I want Han Solo. It was because my brother I'm Luke Skywalker. So
your older brother, I'm guessing. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
which means he's dumb because he didn't realize Han was so much cooler.
It's true.
What a fool. And
also, in my opinion, a little bit stronger in the Force than most normal people are.
I would assume so. Yeah. Yeah, I liked Han. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't really fall down on one character and be like, this is the most amazing character. I love it.
Yeah,
I really like Obi-Wan Kenobi, honestly, over the movies.
Oh yeah,
even when he's old man.
Okay, wait. Do you like Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan or Sir Allen Guinness Obi-Wan?
All of it.
Okay. Do you know notoriously Sir Allen Guinness actually hated Star Wars?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, it makes me a little sad about it, but he was one of those
sad, but I can pretend that's not true.
Yeah, he was one of those people that looked down on it because it was silly.
Yeah, he didn't take it seriously, which I mean, no. In the grand scheme of things, I get it.
Yeah, nothing is really that serious, but he was a stage actor.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He had reasons. So it's all right.
Of course.
Yeah.
It was mainly because so Rapunzel was disappointed that Wicket wasn't in the. Yeah, that's fair.
That's how my son feels about 3PO. He really thinks he's the star of the whole damn thing.
I love that. I absolutely now you could point out to him that C-3PO is in Indiana Jones, and now you can get him to watch Indiana Jones.
But he won't even call him that. It's just Golden Robot Guy. So
Golden Robot
Guy. Yeah.
Could you imagine a child calling 3PO Golden Robot Guy and how mad he would just get all the time? I have a name. It's C-3PO. I'm a protocol droid. So when I was little, I used to always talk about Darth Vader because he was so cool and his black armor and scary and everyone was scared of him. My aunt loves to tell the story of me like running around when I was like 5, telling everybody about Darth Vader. Have you ever read any of the books, or has anyone ever read any of the books?
I've read a couple way back in the day, and I don't even remember what they were. Mostly, I've read a lot of the comics, but that's also like not canon stuff now.
That counts as book.
I think I read some of the Thrawn stuff back in the day.
Do you have?
And then the only other book I read was one recently. It was like the prequel to Rogue One. It was like a build up to Rogue One. I don't even remember what it was called.
Okay.
But I read that around when Rogue One was out or had come out already. I read it after the fact, but yeah, but that was pretty fun because it was just more backstory of the Ursos and stuff like that. But it was good.
Have you ever? You haven't done any of the book? Oh no, yeah, you did. You did Shatterpoint, right, Chris?
Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm at like 80 some odd % on my Kindle. I really like it. As soon as I have more free time, I plan to read some more.
Is that?
I've read some of the comics too, like back to the old Dark Horse comics.
Yeah, those are good. There's a really good run. Probably like 10 years old now, but Marvel kind of brought them back essentially, the comics. Yeah. And they kind of picked up in between the movies. It was kind of fun, like in between 4 and 5 or 5 and 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was fun. And then they kind of really quickly expanded and was like, there's a Leia comic and a Darth Vader comic. And I was like, all right, it's too much. Calm down. But the initial actual Star Wars run was pretty fun.
That's cool. I have a funny story about that actually. He was one of the lead artists on the Marvel Star Wars series, and he's also a really famous Star Wars artist in general. Dave, oh shit, what's his last name? Aaron will remember. Dave, oh shit, I just had it in my head. Damn, Adderall is wearing off.
Dave.
Oh, shit. Aaron will remember because she got a piece of art from him. Dave Dorman. Haha, Dave Dorman. I remember.
Rapunzel said Filoni?
I remembered his name is Dave Dorman. Okay, his name's Dave Dorman.
Mm-hmm.
I played Star Wars: The Old Republic with him, and I had no idea.
Oh,
he was in my guild.
That's funny.
Yeah. So like people were like he was.
They're like being really nice to him, and you're like, "What's the deal with this guy?"
Yeah, everyone's being like he's cool. No one acted like that. He was just a normal guy. But then like someone was like one day was like, "Do you know who Dave is?" And I'm like, "No, that's Dave. Right? He's a Mandalorian tank. Yes.
Yeah.
He's a bounty hunter who tanks."
In the game? I don't understand.
Yeah. And they were like, "No, that's Dave Dorman. He's like one of the more famous Star Wars artists." I'm like,
I wonder what
I've known him for a year. I had no idea.
The Crimson Empire stuff, comics and stuff back in the day was pretty fun.
Yeah. He's been doing Star Wars art for a long time. But he also crosses with you, Joe, in another area that you might not expect. He also did all of the old school box art for the 3.5-inch G.I. Joes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all the box art was him. Well, the stuff that wasn't pictures, the painting and the drawing.
I don't know how much. I wonder how many he did.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know he did the original 3.5-inch run. I know he did.
That's
and in his booth at Comic-Con, because he's been the guest of honor at Comic-Con. I had no fucking idea. He'll have G.I. Joe stuff and
it's okay that you didn't know who he was, Tom.
Mm-hmm. I had no idea who and when they told me, I was like, I don't know who that is. I don't fucking follow artists. Like, I don't know. But he was always a really like cool guy, and he played with he played Star Wars, the old. He's a big Star Wars fan. He was a really nice guy. He wasn't great at the game, though. I will say that he wasn't a very good tank.
You're like, listen, stick to the drawing, guy.
Yeah, stick to painting. All right. Okay. Speaking of Star Wars, though, we need to get ready to watch the show. So, if you want to join our watch party, Erin in chat will share a link to the watch party in the next few seconds, and that'll bring you to our Discord, and you'll find out how to join the watch party. And prior to that happening, we can talk about this.
Season 2, episode 3,
right?
and 4. Children of the Force, and then I forget what 4 is.
I don't remember.
Got it. I don't remember early Clone Wars at all. Gonna be, this will be.
It's gonna be fun. You've seen it enough, and
I remember.
enough about Star Wars.
I've definitely watched it. I don't think I don't really rewatched the Clone Wars or no. I didn't. Right.
Wait. When was the last time you watched this version of the Clone Wars?
Oh, so long. I didn't really like it all that much.
No one did.
It wasn't really for me. Well, I like the guy. I mean, I like the artist, the Genndy Tartak.
Really, you like this?
Oh God.
Yeah. It's cool. It's stylized. It's weird.
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Hey, Tom, what happened?
Hi.
You look different.
Well, oh yeah, I had oh shit. I didn't realize.
You did leave a mark on your head.
I did leave a mark on my head. It started to get foggy in there. I was going to leave it on for the whole show, but it started getting too foggy in there.
Yeah, that's a little bit much. Yeah. I'm amazed you kept it up as long as you did.
It's a little mark.
Hopefully you don't bruise.
Nah, I don't bruise that easy. I had a blown vein in my arm and I barely developed any color. You can't see it through my olive skin.
Wow.
Listen, that's what the lady at Ulta said.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I went there to get the anti-shine powder that I put on my forehead usually for this, she was like, "You should get some cover up too." And she's like holding it next to my skin. She's like, "Oh no, you're a little darker than that. Okay, it's all right." And it says olive on the thing. That's what it says on the bottle. So I officially, according to Ulta, have olive.
according to
the teenager that was working at Ulta told me.
Yeah, she was. You could have told me she was. Leah. It's our roof mistress, the roof mistress of Dragonmount.
I only made it to episode 503. I think maybe 504 today. This is my first time watching Clone Wars, Joe.
Okay.
Know that.
Not this episode. She's seen these episodes.
No, but yeah, it's explained so much to me.
Later seasons are so good.
Yeah, no, season 4 was so intense, and so far my season 5's been great.
There's just a lot of, I think, if I remember correctly, and I don't know, I mean, maybe it carries on a lot further than I think. But I mean, I feel like there's just a lot of like random, like, let's spend 3 episodes talking about the Force in the earlier seasons, where you're just like, that's a bit much. Can we just? It seems like,
but see, I loved season 3 that had a lot of like very strange kind of episodes like that didn't seem to necessarily fit.
Oh, I also forgot.
Bad. It's just when they go that deep into the lore, I'm like, I don't need answers to all this. It's sometimes it's fine if it's just like,
What do you think?
That's awesome.
This is my favorite Star Wars shirt that I have.
It's a good shirt.
Yeah. I forgot where I got it. So we decided that we were going to combine episodes. Everyone complained enough that there wasn't enough Star Wars, that we need more Star Wars. So
20 minutes is not long enough. No.
20 minutes is not long enough, and we will be doing 2 episodes per show from now on. And we, might go further than season 2. We'll see. We'll see what's happening when season 2 is nearing an end in April. I think the last episodes are the week after JordanCon, April 20th, will be the end of season 2 for us.
That works.
Yeah. But before I press play on the show, I just want to remind everybody of one thing: our upcoming book for book club. So we will be starting the new book club in March. So if you do want to join and read along with us, we're going to have a few meetings throughout, nothing too heavy. It's a 3-month window to read the book. And then at the end of which we'll have a couple of fun little like interactive panel type things, not where you just sit and listen to us. We're going to have a round table discussion. Everyone talks. And then we're going to end with a private interview, like an author Q&A with the author of the book, Chris Bullman, that I will record and then put online later. But the audience for the interview is only going to be the book club. So we haven't started yet. If that sounds interesting to you, I still have a handful of copies left to do giveaways for. I sent out our first batch of giveaways today, so you should be getting those in the mail in the next couple of days. As long as, nothing happens with the post office, like they don't go on strike or something. I kind of hope they do.
Everything's fine. Everything's running just fine.
No, I forgot. I haven't said it, and we've already been on the air for almost 20 minutes. Fuck ICE, fuck Donald Trump, and fuck anyone who supports them.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Is that just in case that's not clear?
Yep.
I'm talking to you if you support them. If you think, no, surely Tom's not talking to me. Yep, talking to you.
He is.
Right at you. That's where I mean it.
I love your honesty.
Yep. I just, you got to be clear. We might have a small platform, but I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that's a good spot to start our literal story of the fall of democracy into fascism.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's press play on The Clone Wars Season 2, Episode 3. So it should be playing for everybody.
We're going to stick with release order.
Yeah, we're going to stick with the release order simply because I have to do less work when pressing play on the episodes. I don't have to skip around.
My least favorite part about not watching in release order is I don't just get to use the play next button. I do now.
Yeah,
now that I'm into like season 5, I just have had to skip 501.
Though
it's a pain in the ass for a little while.
Though we are going to get back to Leia's question here. One of the perks for the Patreon supporters is I do a monthly movie night where we just hang out I hang out in chat. We play the movie. Sometimes other people will come in, guests that we've had in the past, just basically friends of mine. And anyone who's a Patreon member is welcome to join, including free Patreon members. One other thing that we're going to do is somewhat infrequently, but it'll be at least 2 Sundays a month. We're going to watch all of the Star Wars cartoons with Kyoko M., who is a fantastic female Black author for Black History Month. Not really, but that's a good thing to say for right now. Like, I didn't just do this because it's Black History Month. Mm-hmm. But she has never seen any of the Star Wars cartoons. And she said all of her arguments on why she doesn't like Star Wars, I kept having like I kept having a moment with her. She would be like, I don't like it because of this. And I'm like, the cartoons fix that. And you'd be like, I don't like Anakin because of that. I'm like, the cartoons fix that. Yeah. So now she was like, all right, I'll watch them. But only if you watch them with me. So I was like, all right, let's watch them in the Discord. So again, that'll be something that I do in the Patreon channels.
That's pretty cool.
So if that sounds like fun and you want to partake, feel free. Good. Thanks, Noman Garden. Noman Garden said he's here in the episode. You should be able to adjust the volume of the episode yourself. I have it set to just maximum. And we're leaving the subtitles on because, not everyone can hear well. So, and also I need them on
we need it on because I have my volume down pretty low.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Are you like this too? I just have subtitles on all the time.
My brain immediately went to the movies and stuff when we were talking about characters, but Ahsoka Tano might be one of my favorite characters of all time.
She is my favorite character of all of Star Wars.
Might be my favorite. I mean, I don't love the Rosario Dawson.
I liked her.
Portrayal of her.
I liked it. It's
an older. Dislike it. I just don't love it.
Well, yeah. Fine. I mean, she's older, so she's a
it's a very different character. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But just watching Ahsoka through the Clone Wars and then Rebels is so good.
Some of the best story writing in all of Star Wars are in Rebels, Clone Wars, and The Bad Batch.
And then the season 7 of Clone Wars. I know you're not there, Crystal, but like it just goes right along with the movie. Like you could just watch the movie and then watch that. It's so good.
Yeah,
such a good.
We're gonna obviously spoilers for Clone Wars are not a thing really, because like this, I mean, like if you've seen the movies, you have spoil. Like we're not like, it's okay to say Anakin is Darth Vader, stuff like that.
What?
I know, right?
Sorry,
but if you want to, be nice to Crystal, try not to spoil too much. I know, yeah, so she hasn't seen all of the Clone Wars cartoons. So
I've seen all of the movies, so I know the gist. Well, I mean, none of the.
I'm sure you know this, but it stopped at season 6. So like when they brought it back for season 7, it was like quite a lot of time had passed. But it was such a good lot of time. It was
10 years.
Yeah, it was such a good jump back into the series.
So
really,
good,
really awesome.
I really loved the final season or whatever it is. It was so good, and it actually a lot of it follows Ahsoka.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was bringing it up. Yeah, it's a lot of Ahsoka in that season.
Yeah, I love it, and a little we got
Anakin and Obi-Wan. Like I said, it kind of goes along with the movie. So Anakin and Obi-Wan are kind of doing all the movie things
exactly while that's happening.
Season is going on.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. It's kind of like what Ahsoka was doing during Episode 3, kind of thing.
Okay.
I love this quote out of context. Noman Garden, Glenn likes him filthy. Like I like that out of context.
Ahsoka season 2, I think it's coming out this year. Leia?
I think it's due out 2026, probably the end of the year though.
Oh man,
probably after Mandalorian Grogu.
The Mummy season 4 has a date. Do we know the date?
Oh, the Mummy episode. The Mummy part 4.
Movie 4.
Yeah, sorry. My brain was like, what show, The Mummy? I don't remember. It does not compute.
Put your helmet.
And then I was like, do you mean The Mummy's Alive, the best cartoon from the 90s?
No, I do not.
That was my favorite cartoon though. Yeah, I know it has a release date now. Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz both confirmed that they're in it and doing it. Yeah, I'm very excited. So, Joe, if like let's say you were in the Star Wars universe right now, would you think like right now, as in right now in the show, like where we are right now,
like in this period of time?
Correct. Like this episode, what would you want to be? Like, would you want to be more like a freelancer, mercenary, bounty hunter type guy that takes jobs for things, not necessarily having to kill people, but whatever?
Not necessarily having to kill people.
Yeah,
I mean, if it got the job done,
might have to kill some people.
But maybe what? Okay, it depends. It depends. Not everybody, is sometimes people gotta go.
How New York?
I don't really see myself as a Jedi, if that's what you're getting at. But
yeah, well, I was just wondering. Not even where do you see yourself? Like, is there anything in particular that you think? Like, do you think
I'd be the guy selling like weird fruit at the market that gets his cart knocked over when they run by, and I'd be like, "Come on,
my Kowakian monkey lizard fruits." I don't know. Another thing that I really like I feel like only the cartoons do well enough is they have a lot of diverse alien characters that are regular characters. It's easy
for them to do that.
Because
it's just animated, so they can just be like, "Oh, I'll make this guy an alien."
That has always like all of this, like the live action Star Wars things that have been like all of them, even the new movies, the old movies. I just always felt like there were never enough like regular characters that were aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Like that were like main characters.
What about
like very not human looking aliens, not like a human with like a dot over here and a line over there.
Like Ahsoka.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like she's just wearing a hat. Like you know what I mean?
It's even with a hat on.
Yeah.
They painted her skin orange.
Yeah. Like I want an alien that looks like an alien to be like one of the main characters.
That would be cool. That would be cool if they kind of went a little far with it.
Yeah. Cad Bane is awesome. Don't get me wrong.
I love Cad Bane. It's great.
Yeah. I forgot what type of alien. I wanted to say.
He kind of annoyed me at first just because it's so stereotypical. He's just like, I'm the cowboy with a cowboy hat and cowboy guns. Yeah. And you're just like,
the dark gunslinger.
It's just like, we get it. You're really cool. But then later on, I was like, damn it, he is cool.
He really is cool. We played in a Star Wars tabletop game. And Erin's character was a bounty hunter, a Mandalorian bounty hunter. She was basically Sabine Wren for those who have seen Rebels. And she was like, she did a role for her like fame essentially for something because we were literally talking to Cad Bane and Cad Bane knew of her and respected her because of the role that she made. And she was very excited about that. She still is. She's probably going to post about it any second now that I've said it.
I mean, I'd be pretty proud of that.
I would be pretty proud of that too. I basically, he's a Duros. Thank you. I always forget. Thanks, Leia had it too. I
just forget. Assumed that was a Star Wars curse.
Duros.
Yeah, like just croony dope pot slamo, That
yeah. Oh my god, I ordered a picture. It's not here yet, but it's the it's the Misa Lisa.
Oh god.
It's the Mona Lisa, but Jar Jar.
Wow.
I can't wait for it to come. I can't wait for it to get here. It's going right in a frame and right on my wall. I can't wait
for it to get here. Like those gold stands with like the felt rope between it so no one can go up to it.
Oh my god, that's fantastic. I love that.
Like it's like real important
with like uplighting on it.
Yeah. People will be like, "Come on, really?" And I'm like, "Don't come in."
What are you talking about? This is a masterpiece.
A golden plaque that says like "Do not touch."
Yeah, do not touch.
Okay, so where do the Tales of the Underworld fit into
I mean, it's kind of all they're.
I think they're like little individual stories.
Yeah, but it kind of depends on which one you're talking about. I think
exactly.
I haven't watched the newest Tales of the Jedi, I think, or whatever.
Oh no, the Tales of the Underworld is the one that's Ventress.
Yeah, that was.
So it has a continuous story. Yeah. So spoiler: Ventress doesn't die. Because Tales of the Underworld. Yeah, it takes place just after the events of Clone Wars and Rebels, I believe.
Right. Yeah. After
Ventress, easily one of my favorite characters in Star Wars, though I do prefer this version of her to the version that we get here. Do I still have the image here? What's this one?
She's just like completely screwed over by absolutely everyone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like just across the board.
I mean, she wasn't a great person, but
no.
She has a nice arc.
She does.
Why do I have this image in here? I don't remember.
What the that?
I don't remember why this is in here. But look at those fucking teeth. That's terrifying.
No, that is absolutely.
It's so scary.
Oh, man.
It's so horrible.
The weird size of the mouth. Look, oh god.
I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Please delete that.
So horrible.
It's awful.
It's so bad. But I preferred.
What were they using Cad Bane for? To like get little kids that were force sensitive?
Yeah. All of the.
You know what? I feel like they could tie it to that whole project. Whatever.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what it was alluding to, right?
Yeah.
Or what they're retroactively
using it for. Yeah, retroactively. Yeah. Because they didn't have that as a plan for this shit.
Oh, Rapunzel thinks it was from the Labyrinth stream for some reason.
Oh, right. We were talking about the puppets and the different costumes and all that shit. And yeah. Okay, that's what it's from.
I was going to say, have you watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And if so, why without me?
No, not yet. But that's definitely on my list of one of my Friday night movies. So when we do it, I'll let you know for sure. Oh, by the way, we do Friday night like movie watches just for funsies with the Patreons in the thing. Oh, I did. Okay.
How's it going?
Fun, yeah. We watched Sinners, The Fifth Element, and a couple other movies. It was the week that they announced The Fifth Element. I mean, Sinners was like nominated for 14 Oscars or whatever. We were like, oh, let's watch Sinners. I fucking love that movie though. So good. For so many reasons, it's so good. Where is this picture of Ventress from that old school cartoon? I liked her from that original crappier Clone Wars.
Really?
Yeah, I liked her
art. Pictures are so full, Tom. It might have gotten deleted.
It's fine. No, I'm looking through my computer for it now.
We need to.
And that's even. You think our shit is fucking crazy? My computer is a mess of unorganized things. Ask Rapunzel. I sent her like a folder of all of my like unorganized Wheel of Time images that I had because she said she wanted to like look through them and play with them, and it's like a couple of megabytes. It's thousands of pictures over the last 20 years. Because I have a problem, I guess. Aha! Here they go.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Oh, and that's and the first one too. I think is before it.
Which one?
For just like a week each.
Yeah, I think it's like a random week where Turtles and then Secret of the Ooze is coming out like the next month.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited for that.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Friday night movies? Because I don't think I get alerted to that either.
Oh, we don't stream them. It's just for Patreon. So we do it in the Discord for Patreon people. Yeah. It's one of the tiered reward things in Patreon. We do them on Fridays. There it is. I like this Ventress art. I don't know why. I know it's a much simpler version, but
I mean that's pretty much her.
Yeah. Well, she looks. Hold on. I'll get a one from this new Clone Wars too to put side by side.
He did Samurai Jack. Maybe that's why she looks so cool.
That's fair. Yeah, Samurai Jack was fucking awesome too, man. So many good shows. I love the voice actor for Ventress too. She's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, she does a good job. There's a lot of really good voice talent on the Clone Wars and Rebels.
Oh yeah. so many like famous people, so many people that's
so many people that are also like nailing a character that they didn't originally voice, like Darth Maul or something, you know.
So that's her a little later on, but that's pretty much what she looks like through a majority of Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty similar, but I don't know why I like the simpler art for her. I don't know. I think I do know. I really like pencil drawn art. Like just pencil, and this is like black and white, so it's like almost like that. That's probably why. Because this is obviously more detailed and
maybe she's a little thin. Maybe they thinned her down too much.
Her neck's no, I guess her neck's pretty long in both of them.
Yeah.
But she still has like a beefier arm and like shoulder.
Oh yeah. All of the characters in this clone and like this.
Well, yeah, that's true. They're all thin.
There's not a lot of really thick people. Well, there's not a lot of thick people. There's some thick fucking slugs, that's for sure.
Until you get to like Wrecker or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wrecker. Yeah, for sure. That's who my character was in the Star Wars game that we were playing.
Oh yeah.
He was a Mandalorian who was taken during the Siege of Mandalore, experimented on. They wiped his memory of being a Mandalorian and like tried to make him like a soldier, and he was a stormtrooper and then left, and Aaron rescues him. That's where we started playing. That was his story. But I played him basically like Wrecker. So when the show is done, when this episode is done, we're just going to let it play right into the next episode. So if anyone's following along that way, just let it play right into the episode.
Him and Ahsoka's relationship is what redeems Anakin to me, I think, in my mind. Like that's what makes him a better character. It's not just him, it's like their interactions, you know.
I actually we were playing an old school Star Wars game. It was the West End Games. It was the West End Games version of the Star Wars RPG. So it's like it's a D20, it's a D6 game. So everything is rolled with D6s. And I was I think the class I was Commando. Pretty much. Yeah, Commando. Aaron, if you could share the link to the watch party again, just in case anyone has joined and wants to join the watch party. There'll be a link in chat in a minute where you can find how to join the watch party. Commander Cody. See, like also
later on, if you want to try to assassinate me, it's totally fine.
Totally fine. It's all good. The cartoons do so much for the clones too.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, it just adds so much more depth to everything. Like really, in my opinion, so much
time to spend with the characters though.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, the 99, that whole thing that broke me. That was I cried at a cartoon. That was so sad.
Except for sad. I know the last time you cried at a cartoon.
Yeah.
Leaves on a vine, motherfucker.
Yep. That's true.
You know that, Joe.
I hated Anakin so much because of how predatory he was towards Padme in the movies. It was so disgusting.
It was, it really was. It was very not a very healthy relationship.
No. This is it's trauma. This poor child. Yeah. He has so much trauma and is wildly mismanaged by the Jedi.
That is also a good point, Glenn. Glenn pointed out how Yoda is constantly telling the clones that they are individuals. They're not, they are people, Hey ho, Oliver's ears. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
I didn't think Rhodians could be cute, but then I saw a Rhodian baby.
It's cute.
And it's pretty cute. Like, all right. I mean, it just looks like a humanoid The Fly from Jeff Goldblum's The Fly, but it's still,
The whole futuristic nursery was very creepy.
Oh yeah, a little bit. How do they eat? Do they eat like bugs do, where they have the suction?
Yeah, it's got a weird tongue that comes out.
Yeah, like is that how it works? Or are there teeth in that thing? Can they chew?
I think there's teeth. There's teeth in there, isn't there?
I don't know. That's even worse though. That's even.
But babies don't have teeth. You don't have teeth in your baby.
Maybe I'm making that
but
up.
there's adult Rhodians.
Well, yes.
But I'm saying, like, how do they eat? Because they just have like that facial snoot. I don't like what is that even? It's not a mouth. Like,
it's just a big straw.
That's how bugs eat. Like that's what they do. They they regurgitate acid onto things and then suck up the juice off the floor. That's how they eat. I don't know. A lot of the Star Wars aliens are interesting. Is
primarily smoothies.
I was gonna say it's just space glop.
Yeah, that's fair. The Rhodian eyes are pretty cool. The big, especially the one they look like little
no, get them.
Little galaxies. I couldn't say it. Yeah, it's a nice little
Did Anakin really need to kick that robot into the lava? No, he just did it to be a dick.
No, he did it because that's he's already a little dark. He's already there.
He's like, I'll use this robot. This robot deserves to die.
Yeah,
trying to hurt this baby.
I love that they're it's a little bit for those who know that Mustafar is where the movie ends when episode 3 ends when Darth Vader is born essentially. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a nice little foreshadowing of things to come. And even this scene is even very close to the movie.
On Mustafar are just like, our station got blown up again.
Every time Jedi show up. I love Yoda. Brock said, I heard Filoni talk about making Ahsoka annoying at first and then having her mature as the show progressed. Yeah, he talked about her being a little sister.
I mean, she definitely is kind of annoying.
Yeah, she's annoying to 2 older brothers.
She's also young. Yeah.
Crystal, do you find her annoying?
Yeah, for sure. At first, not now. I love her. I think it was probably by the end of season 2 that I was like, all right, now I want to watch Ahsoka and realize that I had all of this chronological shit to do in front of it before I could.
That's fair. So there's 2 of my favorite, and again, we're just going to let this play right into the next episode. So if you're following along, not in the watch party, just let it play right into the next episode. What ends up happening with Ahsoka and the Jedi and that whole storyline of hers, just to, remain a little bit spoiler free of that, is one of my favorite storylines in all of Star Wars. And the scene in particular where her and Anakin have a discussion after the things happen. And the last time we see Darth Maul in the cartoons.
Yeah. So good.
I was just talking to Crystal about that. If they, so they're doing a Darth Maul show, that, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to take place in between.
Again, that dude that does Darth Maul is always so good.
So good.
You ever hear him talk in an interview about Star Wars? You're just like,
yeah, he's a bigger nerd than Dave Filoni.
This so much.
Yeah. Do you know the story about him correcting Dave Filoni?
Yeah, I vaguely remember that one, but yeah.
They were shooting. It was he was interviewing for, or what do they call it? Auditioning for the voice. Mm-hmm. And Sam Witwer,
yeah,
he was auditioning for the voice. And he was sitting in the back of the room when they were recording this one of the scenes for our later Clone Wars episode when they were talking about Anakin. They were writing the scene. Anakin is going to introduce Padme to his mother when he sees her in the Force vision or something. And he's like, let me introduce you to my wife. And instead, Sam Witwer was like, excuse me, actually, she's met her before. And Dave Filoni was like, what? And he was like, yeah, in episode 1, she's, she comes with Qui-Gon and they have dinner together with Jar Jar Binks. And Dave Filoni was like, oh shit. And then he's like, they conferred in the corner for a minute and they were like, who's the new guy?
Who's that?
Yeah. He's so yeah, he's a pretty big Star Wars nerd, and that's pretty much when Dave Filoni was like, yeah, you got the job, buddy. And not only do you have the job for this, we're gonna hire you to do a lot of stuff. He did the voice of one of my favorite games, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Character. Freddie Prinze Jr., fantastic voice actor too. Yeah, I would love to see the two of them. That would be so sight to see.
Rebels, right? He's the
he did Kanan Jarrus. Yeah. Such a good show. But anyway, so we were talking about the the Darth Maul show.
Yes,
takes place in between the end of Rebels and Solo.
Yeah, that's what Leo was saying. Nope.
Yeah, including throughout Solo, because we're gonna end we're gonna see the end of Darth Maul's story in the show. In the new show.
Okay.
And I was saying, I hope they don't change that final scene that we've already seen.
I doubt they'll change it. It's like legendarily awesome.
It's one of my favorite scenes in television. I doubt
they'll change it. I hope.
I cried a little. So good. I didn't say anything. I just said I cried. Don't worry.
Thanks for looking out.
But also, we kind of know what happens a little, Anyway.
But not the details.
No, and I'm not saying any details. And I feel like, you know what the cartoons do for Padme? They make her such more of a whole character.
What's that, Tom? I was listening to the actual show for a second.
I feel like the cartoons made Padme a whole character, where in the movies she always felt like.
Yeah, I agree. It's a little less empty. Well, I'm same with Anakin though. Both of them were pretty empty in those movies. Wow. George Lucas didn't crush their dialogue or backstories
or his directing.
Yeah.
You got to remember, every scene you hate about the Star Wars movies, the episodes 1, 2, and 3, George Lucas was the director of them and the writer, and he went, cut, that's the one we're going to use in the movie. So
yeah.
Don't blame anyone else but him. I hate when people get mad at Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
It's not his fault. Have you seen him in other stuff?
Yeah, man. You know what movie I really loved of his that people sleep on all the time?
Is it Life as a House?
No, Looper.
Yeah, that's good.
I love that movie. And Samuel L. Jackson's in it. And he plays a paladin.
Leaper?
Jumper. What is it? Or Leaper. No, Looper's the one with Bruce Willis.
Looper's the Bruce Willis time one.
So maybe it's Jumper.
I think it's
Jumper or Leaper.
It's Jumper.
Yeah. He can make portals and then jump through them.
Yeah.
And then there's a group of paladins that stop them. So yeah, we're on episode 4 now, by the way, for those who are following along at home. The whatchamacall, nope, it's gone. Sorry. My brain is like a little fuzzy still from it was Jumper. Okay. I liked it. I liked that movie. A lot of people sleep on that or say it was bad, but like I feel like they said it was bad at the time simply because Hayden Christensen was in it. Just,
I mean, yeah, he did. He wasn't getting past the backlash of the.
No, I mean, he pretty much stopped acting for a really long time.
Yeah.
Feel kind of bad about that because he's not a bad actor.
At least he's gotten a lot of love in recent years.
Yeah, I teared up a little bit when he came out on stage during Star Wars Celebration. That was
Celebration or whatever. Yeah,
it was in Europe, I think, or Japan. I really liked it. It also like the cartoon did so much more for the Jedi lore. Like I love seeing the Jedi archives and like inside the Jedi temple more.
Yeah, you have a little more time to kind of like be amongst all like what it is to be in like the Jedi temple. And
the did you know originally George didn't want to do the prequel movies? He wanted to do a television show.
Okay.
And when he went to like try to get it produced, it was like at the time in 2000, like, 1999, it was going to cost like $250 million in like a season.
He wanted the live action show. He wanted
he wanted it to be live action.
Yeah, live action.
Which at the time, like if you in that time's money was probably close to $1 billion a season, which no show has done that. The new Lord of the Rings show came close, but I forgot what they're called. The Trade Federation guys.
Senator Dodd.
I forgot what the race the name of their race is.
It's a racist Asian stereotype.
Yes,
that's what it's called.
Oh, you mean and they're shrewd businessmen that are a little shady? I'm surprised their eyes aren't slanted too.
That's how he covered it up.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Big eyeballs.
Yeah, they have giant round eyeballs. Nemodians, that's what it is. Oh my god! I forgot what I was watching. I forgot to clip it. I can't remember if it was one. It had to have been one of the cartoons. Oh, I know. It was the opener for one of the episodes of the old school Clone Wars with the bad art. And it was talking about how the Mon Calamari,
the great art that's not 3D animated. Is that what you mean?
Sorry, yes, that the fantastic art that is not 3D animated. So good. Let me just get an example of that great art. I mean, listen, like so mechanically good. It's good, but
looks so good.
Anyway, and they were like, and the Mon Calamari were betrayed, and you never. And then they started referring to them as just calamari.
Wow.
And I was like, now I'm hungry.
That's not okay.
That's not right. That's wrong. I don't want to be hungry while looking at these guys. Do you think calamari, like the Mon Calamari, eat seafood? Like, do they eat seafood?
Yeah, of course they do. Right?
Yeah, right.
Because their world's like all underwater. They're probably just eating fish.
Exactly. Like we eat other mammals. Like it's not like
Okay. I mean, they're probably not eating other Mon Calamari.
You don't know. Why not? Maybe Mon Calamari tastes
probably
good. Not. Unless it's like the Fallout game, and if you eat anything with over too high of an intelligence, you get negative effects. That's a Geonosian. Aha. They're like the locust race or something. What if we were to poison? Oh, his eyes are slitted, by the way.
Wow.
And they're angled, and they're at an angle, too.
They're at an angle, and they're slits.
Yeah. So they're just full on Asian racist stereotype. Aw. It's if you're not a member of the Dragonmount Discord, it might give you like a little bit of a thing, but I don't know. It's just one of the channels in Discord, so you could find it there. Share this drink with me. That's totally
definitely
not scary at all. Yeah. Oh my God! Is it? Oh no, he just rubbed the poison on it. Okay. Yep. I thought it was going to be the secret Japanese poison teapot thing. You know what that is? There's a teapot. Know what you mean. There's a teapot that they used to use, like
it like releases it, right?
Yeah, they put their thumb on like a hole when they pour it, and it comes out of one chamber in the teapot. And if you have your thumb off, it comes out of a different chamber.
Clever
little assassins. Do you have a favorite race? In I know that sounds racist. Do you have a favorite species? Do you have a favorite species?
I really like. What's Obi-Wan's race? White guy.
Wow.
White cishet white man.
White guy with a beard. Yeah. No, I mean a favorite alien race. Not really. I get. Do I? Let me think about that.
I mean, like I feel like the default that almost everyone says is like Zabrak. That's what Darth Maul is.
I mean, those. They are really cool.
They are really cool.
I don't know.
My first character I ever played in Star Wars Galaxies was a Zabrak. His name was Elias Centauri. Because I was like, I want a Wheel of Time name. Elias sounds like it could be in Star Wars. Let me add a space name at the end. Centauri.
Was he Wookiee?
No,
half Wookiee?
my Wookiee's name was
Uh-huh.
Hurr.
I mean, I do love the Wookiees. That's probably up there.
That was a terrible Wookiee sound. Hold on.
Dude, a guy that I used to know.
Hold on. I got it.
Could do it flawlessly. Pretty good though.
All right, go ahead. What was your story?
Oh, nothing. Just a guy I used to know in high school. You just could flawlessly do it. Like at any moment, just hey Wookiee, and it just like it would just go like it was just insane.
If you can do that, by the way, and you go to the Star Wars land at Disney. Oh, they will talk to.
I saw one of the people in front of me. It was a young kid.
Chewie will if it's a little kid, it doesn't matter if you can do it well. If you're an adult and you try to do it and it sounds bad, but if you're an adult and you do it and it sounds bad, the Chewie will look at you and he'll go like this. I've seen him do it. He does it all the time. But when people do it that can actually do it well, he like plays and he interacts and stuff. He usually walks up to me and strokes my beard. I think Aaron has a picture of him doing that. Aaron, if you could find that picture and send it to me. I think Aaron got a picture the last time we did that.
The beard is like the sexual organ for the Wookiees, though. So.
Yes, exactly. I make appropriate Wookiee sexual sounds when he does it.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I don't know. Like it's Chewbacca, so I know it's a him. But sometimes you never know. Maybe they'll have a female Wookiee come out. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Little aliens. I love the Jawas. Every time Jawas are on the screen, I love it.
Oh my god, they used to be my favorite thing too at the Disney parks. At the Disney parks, when there was a Jawa, when the Jawas would come out, they would just like try to steal stuff from you all the time. They would like walk up, try to take something in your hand. Oh, so much. And they would have like little trinkets in their pockets, and if you gave them something, anything, like it couldn't be garbage, like, but if you handed them like a bottle of water, they would just put it in their like sack. They had a big sack, and then they would rummage and hand you just like a random thing like that was in their sack.
Fun. From somebody else, probably.
Yeah, usually from someone else. Yeah.
Here's a half-drinking bottle of water from some other person.
Yeah. No, it was always a Star Wars thing. I don't know that Chewie isn't bi. I don't know, but I've only ever seen him with female Wookiees in any of the books and the things like that. But I haven't asked him.
Yeah, we haven't.
Fair. We've never had a sexual orientation discussion, Chewie and I.
Well, I mean, he's jerked you off though, so
that was one time. Death sticks were involved. He has very soft hair on his hands. That's all I have to say. It's almost like silk.
You fool, Clovis. You've fallen for her trap.
The guys that dress in the stormtrooper costumes look like they have a lot of fun. If I was like 50 pounds lighter, I would apply to be one. I
mean, that'd be a fun job.
Yeah. Because you're basically encouraged to fuck with people.
Yeah, exactly. That's
like, oh god, I would love that. Are you kidding me?
I really liked the people, and there was varying degrees of success on Rise of the Resistance. Some of them were fantastic assholes. Like, they were just absolutely wonderful. There was a girl in particular that was
from which one?
The ride, Rise of the Resistance. Like, as they're herding you through to get like back in there, some of the people were absolutely fantastic. One little kid seemed legitimately scared and was like, "Are you being mean on purpose?" And she was vicious right back. I mean, no, she did not break character at all.
Okay, I found the one with Chewie petting me.
No.
He's a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. The best time to be in those in the Star Wars areas though is at night. The lighting on all the buildings.
It looks so fucking real. Oh, I really did. I kept abandoning my family just to go back there by myself. So cool.
And like this is just it's another.
Just ride this ride. You're not riding with us. Just
go ride the ride. I just want to walk around.
It's great. Well, you can just suspend reality so much more when it's
dark.
Because it's like that immersive.
It's gorgeous.
And one thing that they do very well, I think Disney, is with those separate areas of the park, they make it so you really can't see other areas.
No, it's true. Toy Story Land's pretty magic at night too. Like I feel like it's almost more immersive when it's dark too.
Oh, one of my favorite things to do in Toy Story Land is when they have all of the people walking around, all the different toys.
Yeah.
It's not just Woody and whatever the female Woody is and
Jessie.
Buzz and stuff. I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
God. All right. Anyway.
They also have
Toy
like
Story.
They have the green army man.
Yeah,
and they'll often just over the loudspeaker you'll hear Andy's coming, and everyone drops to the ground. All of the things. I love doing it too.
We ate at the restaurant. Every once in a while, they'd be like, "Andy's coming," and you'd have to pause wherever you were.
It's so much fun. Like it's. I like doing that when there's like other kids around. We also, Aaron,
gigantic shoes walk through the streets.
Yes.
Yeah, Tom, you and I are gonna have to have a movie. We have 4 movies that we need to.
I've seen Toy Story. I've seen Toy Story 2. I haven't seen past Toy Story 2.
We're gonna 5 is coming
reasonable.
out. 5 is coming out on my birthday, Tom.
All right. So maybe one of the movies that we'll watch with
movies.
3, I cry. I cry every time.
Okay. I'll watch
they're arguably better than the ones that came. Everyone's better than the one that came before it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Maybe 3 might be the best one, but still
3 I think is the best one. But 4 is very good too.
Like I said in the beginning, we do our watch like our movie watch parties with our patrons, and we do it, once a week. There you go. We'll watch fucking Toy Story with you guys. You'll twist my arm and I'll watch Toy Story.
You can't say fucking Toy Story when we're watching it though. It's a children's movie, Tom.
Okay. I'm gonna be sweating for a lot of the movie.
That's hilarious. I would just love to do that
in
like a gym class sometimes.
So,
just shout Andy's coming. See if any of the kids picked up on it.
We are done with our watch party in Discord. So if you are in the watch party in Discord, feel free to skedaddle from that because we are finished with that now.
See, it's still so short, Tom.
2 episodes. I know, I get it. So at least now we'll have 2, so it's 47 minutes long instead of just 24 minutes long. But
Aaron, it is very happy. The crying is just
see, that's why we didn't see it. Honestly, that's why we didn't see it. One of my firm beliefs is, why am I going to take my entertainment and make me sad?
You literally did that to me with Avatar. You're like, we're going to watch you cry. We're going to watch you cry.
I cried on Avatar.
Why would I do that? You mean like you did to me?
You mean like you did to me? Hey, but that's 1 episode out of like 100. Mm-hmm. This is 1 2.5 hour movie.
This is like 1 minute of the movie that could make you cry, Joe. It's like,
all right.
All right.
So small. Hey, listen, I skip over the first
minutes, but sure.
Every single time I watch Up, I skip over the first 15 minutes.
Oh yeah,
every single time.
I saw that part of Up one time. That was good.
Yeah, and if you watch if you've seen Up before, and then you rewatch it, and you still rewatch the first 15 minutes of Up, either you're a masochist or you don't have emotions. Like that's the only two. Like either you like punishing yourself.
What is the saddest, most depressing movie that you've ever seen?
I have one, and you're never gonna guess it ever. I give you 1,000 years, no one would ever guess it.
What is? Hold on.
Because it is specifically said only for me.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's the only hint I'll give you is it is not a depressing movie in any way. It is here. I'll give you a hint. It's a comedy. Literally, it is a comedy. It is under comedy,
and it makes you cry.
I cannot watch it.
What year? What era? Where? When? What is it from? Like what?
What do you mean? What year? Let me look.
I don't know. Not exact year. 90s.
No,
2000s.
I'll look it up.
Okay.
I'll look it up. I literally don't know because
have you guys ever seen The Road? The movie The Road.
Oh yeah, that's a sad one.
That is fucking awful. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a great movie, but it was a one-time.
Oh
2003.
Yeah,
that's a one watch. I can never get back into that again.
The movie is literally a comedy. It's literally a comedy movie. Yeah, and it came out in 2003. If you want more clues, I'll give you more clues. There's a lot of clues.
03.
Yeah, give me something else.
All right, let me see.
Who's in it?
Yeah, this is well. I mean, if I gave you some of the people that are in it, you would just get it immediately. So let's say Laura Graham is in it, or Lauren Graham is in it. That's the mom from
Gilmore Girls. That is Lorelai Gilmore. Okay.
Yep. I love the Gilmore. I also love Gilmore Girls.
I did not know that.
Put that out there.
Joe, have you not seen Gilmore Girls?
I've seen every episode.
I watched some Gilmore Girls, not a lot.
And I want to see
what was Gilmore Girls on around. Like, what was near it? Smallville or something? I was probably watching something else, and then I watched a little bit of that.
I think Smallville played. Supernatural was on, obviously, because it only just ended. Oh my God! Fucking Brock guessed it.
Oh, damn. I've never seen it.
I cannot watch that movie. Cannot watch it. Because of how mean they are to that little fat kid. I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
I'm so sorry.
I cannot watch that movie. I can't watch it. It's too real.
That little fat kid.
It's too real. I can't watch it. Ask Aaron.
I feel bad. Oh,
cannot watch that movie. Like I saw it one time and I was like, never watching this movie. I didn't laugh one time in that movie. Like this is fucking depressing for me. Cannot watch that movie.
You know, that makes complete sense.
Yeah. I was like, nope, can't watch this movie. And then that little fat kid is in like 3 other movies, and I almost couldn't watch those because like
just because of how
remember Bad Santa. Yeah, there you go. Erin knows. Can't watch it. Never watched Bad Santa 2. Never watched.
Gonna beat up that movie for you. Tom.
Thank you. Yes, you fucking Billy Bob Thornton. I'm sure you probably could kick his ass.
If I have a movie that I'm just like, I can't watch that movie ever again. You know.
Yeah, I'll never watch that movie again. And
I just have to be in the right mood to watch a sad movie. You know,
that's fair. It's sad. It's a little extra sad for me because Bernie Mac might be one of my favorite stand-up comedians ever, and like any movie that man is in, I'll fucking watch because he's like so
Ocean's 11,
oh my
12, and 13.
Yeah, just like I mean all those movies too. But yeah, like I watched the Bernie Mac show.
Yeah,
fucking his. I was like, I don't sleep. Like I usually sleep like 3-4 hours a night. And I was the same way when I was a little kid. And we had a cable box, which was like special when I was a little kid, but we only had it because it was like, we got it a little, you know, fugazi, let's just say. It was illegal cable. And we had BET. So I used to watch the BET Presents all the time. And Bernie Mac's first fucking BET set, like I got to show you a picture of what he looked like from that set because like you think about Bernie Mac, you know, he looks like smooth, like you know, he dresses all nice and stuff.
Yeah.
His shirt. Does anyone know what the state flag of Maryland looks like?
No, Tom.
It is the ugliest freaking state flag in the history of state flags.
Does anyone?
I'm sorry.
Does anyone know what
Maryland?
I'll share a picture
People that
of that
live in Maryland.
It's literally the ugliest of all state flags. It's just confusing, and I don't know why it is the way it is. But he wore a shirt that basically looked like that, and he wore like these tight pants, and he just looks so bad. But it's the 80s, and that's apparently how people used to dress in the 80s.
See, Gnome, I kind of tend to agree with you. There's some
Carrie
I like
funny.
I like
everything. Oh, and Living Color.
I like some of the things, but not all of them. Like Cable Guy, couldn't do that one.
Yeah, I liked Cable. Honestly, Cable Guy was one of my
better ones.
Yeah, I think Cable Guy is one of because he's more serious than Cable Guy.
Because it's
not a comedy.
Weird, yeah. It's not like normal.
It's a comedy for the first 20 minutes, but then once you know the movie, none of it is a comedy. Liar, 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 liar. That might be one of my favorite. I saw that with my dad. So that's Bernie Mac.
Looks like the Maryland state flag if I ever seen one.
I have a picture of that too. It's so bad. Oh God. It's such a bad fucking state flag. But but like look at him. He looks a little bit like a Poindexter.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
He looks amazing.
He does look pretty good. I wish I could pull that shirt off as well as he pulled it off in that during that set. But man, I love him. He's so fucking funny, and you know, sad that he's no longer.
I liked your wife's Transformers comment.
Oh, he is the best character in Transformers for sure. That's the Maryland state flag, though. That is an ugly state flag. Objectively, just ugly.
Well, sure, but they're not the same.
No, but they're close. He's got a lot of the same colors in it, and it's just like weird patterns.
It does not
like,
look the same at all.
I don't know. It reminded me. Maybe because it was so bright.
Another state flag that looks closer than that one, Tom.
Maybe it was like bright white contrast with
Bernie
the
got
colors.
that shirt from Dan Flash's probably.
It looks like he bought it from TJ Maxx's fucking clearance shelf.
TJ Maxx
terrible
clearance shelf.
That's what I'm calling it. All right. So we have another thing that if you are a Patreon member, and so far everything we've listed about tonight about Patreon, you have access to even if you join the free Patreon tier. You can do our watch parties with us. You can be in the book club, which will be starting soon. Just to remind everybody what the book is. If I can find the picture.
Black Tongue Thief. There you go.
Black Tongue Thief by Christopher Bullman. Will be starting in March.
It is an easy read. It's not.
It's like 380 pages, and we're going to take 3 months to read it. So it's not even like, you don't have to go too crazy
Asking a
with
bit
that.
much.
Sorry, Joe. But I still have some to give away. Rapunzel is fantastic about putting posts up on the Patreon, and I still have like a half a dozen or so to give away. I sent out the first batch of giveaways today, so you should be getting them if you were notified that you won. Should be getting them in the mail.
Yeah, Tom, I actually need to say, like, last week's show when you were gone would not have happened if Rapunzel hadn't been behind the scenes getting my shit together.
Giving
me all my announcements and all the things.
You don't have to tell me how awesome Rapunzel is.
Yeah,
I know. I'm fully aware. But yeah, I mean, she deserves all of the accolades that she gets, because she really does help me a lot too. Like, only because I'm so stupid, but that's a story for another time. So one of the other things that we started doing with people who have done our Inside the Dragonmount studio interview, like Joe has, if you don't know what that is, look up James Lipton Inside the Actor Studio. At the end of every episode, he would do like the same batch of 10 questions, and every person that he had on would answer those questions. So that's one of the things we do. But because we love so many people around here, and especially TWoTCast, and then especially Joe, or his hair, really.
It's just this.
Perfectly coiffed, you have to say.
Coiffness. Yeah, it's the coiffed, the level of coiffiness of the hair. We came up with an idea to just do random questions. And we have our co-host is back, or just her tail at least. And if you are a Patreon member, you can submit random questions to be added to the random questions to ask people. Obviously, if you do something gross, I'm not going to do it. But submit fun questions. They don't have to be about Wheel of Time necessarily. They can be, but make them weird and random. So with that,
tail is just.
I know.
It's just like, it kind of was giving me like Mystery Science Theater 3000 vibes with like the shadow moving in front of the screen.
There she is. She went gallivanting around for a little while. So we have basically I made a really janky random question generator so that we can ask random questions. So that is what we were going to do now.
I have some more I need to send you, Tom, too.
Yeah, just post them in the thing, and I'll add them to the random questions. And then I'm working on a way to make it so that I can have a little thing on screen to pull them up, but I haven't done that yet. Okay. Do you have any, Crystal, you want to start off? Or you want me to just?
Oh, sure. If you could train any fictional character as a Padawan, who would it be? Doesn't have to be from Star Wars. Who would your Padawan be?
Your dream Padawan.
Fictional character. Yeah. My dream Padawan?
Mm-hmm. We know it's all you dream about, Joe.
Yeah, I've never thought of this in my entire life. Fictional character. What am I watching right now? Oh, I'm watching Peaky Blinders. That doesn't really help.
Who do you think anyone would make a good Jedi or Sith or something in Peaky Blinders? Well, no, answer her question first.
I'm trying to think of anything I've watched with little kids. Wait, all right, never mind. I've watched What cartoons are my kids watching?
I don't know. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Teen Titans. They're watching a lot of Teen Titans right now. Robin,
there's definitely no child superheroes in Marvel or DC.
Yeah, so I just said Robin. Robin would be a good Padawan.
Which Robin?
He's already training to be Batman. I don't know. They're very ambiguous on that Teen Titans show. They don't really say which one it is. I think it's Dick Grayson.
I always thought it was not Jason Todd. No, Jason Todd. Jason Todd's the one that becomes Red Hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always thought it was Jason Todd because he seemed a little darker than Dick Grayson.
Maybe a Padawan of his Jonas. I think that's.
Can you impart that to anybody, Joe?
I'm currently doing it to my daughter. It's working just.
Oh my God, I love the games that you play with your daughter. They're so fantastic. Like have you talked about the ones that we have partaked into?
No, not really. We can talk about it though.
Okay, I was just making sure. So one of my favorite. This is another one of my favorite things about Joe. I'm not sure if people know about, but he writes letters and like leaves clues and stuff around for his daughter, pretending to be the fairies.
So it started with me persisting that they were real. So it begins
the Irish
with her
lore.
going like, "Are fairies real?" And maybe I'm like, "Of course they are." So and then it's just a very slippery slope after that, to where she starts leaving notes outside all the time. So I'd write them back, but I'd use like one of my tiny little art pens, so the letters are really tiny, and like write the little tiny notes back and be like. I
fucking love it. So then when Joe told us that, when Joe told Aaron and I that, like, the imaginary religion that we've invented is very heavily influenced by the fairy lore from the Dresden Files. Mm-hmm. So Aaron and I decided we were going to be his daughter's fairy godfather and fairy godmother, and that's like, so now we're also partaking in the fairiness, and we're gonna we've sent something to there as the fairies, and now we're gonna start sending like things around holidays when Joe is doing stuff, like we'll do
it's
stuff
not
too.
Imaginary time.
It's real.
I'm sorry. They are very real. Yes, I'm just saying. Organized religion.
We started talking about the Fey realm a lot, and where you can enter into it in the real world and stuff like that.
The mushroom.
I plan to go to some much greater lengths in the next year or so to make it more real.
All right, ready for your next one?
Sure.
Would you rather have a third eye or a tail? You had to pick one. Tail? Okay.
Yeah.
What would it look? Would it be like? What kind of tail would it be?
Nightcrawler is like one of my favorite X-Men ever.
Okay, so you're gonna have just like a flesh-colored tail with a point at the end.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want a furry tail.
Well, I'm just making
sure. I guess it'd be super weird to have a flesh tail with a point at the end, but I'd still do it if I could hold a sword with it. I'd still do it.
Okay, like a prehensile tail. But like.
Just
you kind of look like a shaved
at the monkey bars, you know.
I feel like if it was flesh colored, like just Joe's skin, like it would be so creepy. But he would look like a shaved cat, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only thing with a flesh tail that I could think of, or a rat.
It's so funny. I was instantly like, third eye is the only answer to this question.
But where is the third eye? I never said. That's you got that. All right. You got another one?
Oh, sure. Hold on. I was not prepared. Okay, so you're stuck on Tatooine for a year. What's your hustle? What's your game? What's your hustle?
I'm probably knocking over moisture evaporators and taking people's livelihoods so I can make a living. It's probably robbing from moisture farmers, you know what I mean?
Ask the question again.
Okay, so you're stuck on Tatooine for a year.
Tatooine.
What's your hustle? What are you gonna do?
I mean, there's nothing to do there. Have you been there?
Yeah, I would probably. No. I'd probably end up working at like one of the cantinas or something, or maybe for somebody.
I would drink at the cantina with the money I made.
That's fair. I'd probably end up being muscle, honestly, probably. Depending on the year, I might join like the underground rebellion with Saw Gerrera and like be like a guerrilla warfare against the freaking Empire, because that's where I'm at almost in my real life.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I want to start embodying Saw Gerrera. For those who don't know who Saw Gerrera is, go look it up.
Yeah. last night I was like, why do I know that name? Because
he's basically like he's the dark side of the rebellion. And that's where I'm at mentally currently with our current situation in this freaking country. Anyway, Joe.
Yes, Dan.
What is the strangest thing that you've seen someone do in public?
Oh.
Or what is the strangest thing you've done in public?
Oh, good Lord. I don't know. The strangest thing, there's an adorable man-child that hangs out on a street corner near my job when I drive home that just dress up in weird costumes and does flips and stuff, and it's insane. He's not asking for money. Doesn't have a sign in his hand. Just goes out and flips around and jumps. Like sometimes he's Spider-Man, sometimes he's a ninja. Doesn't matter. Just jumping around. I don't know what Probably has issues. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I could see that.
Maybe he's just doing it for fun. I don't know.
I switched because the timer was covering Lanfear's face, and I see her.
Yeah, that's probably one of the strangest things.
Some really good laughs. So when I'm in my car, I just assume that no one can see me.
Can see you?
Oh yeah, can see me, and I'm always very animated to my music. And I've very recently had 2 or 3 people just laugh very hard at me, and I'm always like, "Bye, have a good day."
I like to listen to songs that I like that you wouldn't think I liked just based off looking at me.
Right.
So like Taylor Swift, Shake It Off.
I was just going to say you're like blasting Taylor Swift or something.
Yeah, I love Shake It Off, and I know all the words.
Tom, I literally think I
like
heard
Shave
that
It Off?
upwards of 35 times this weekend. It was so fucking bad. So bad.
That's fair. I would never suggest doing shrooms in public. I would never suggest doing shrooms at all. And you've heard that here at Dragonmount. No, but I would. That needs to be a very controlled environment, or it's not going to be a good time.
Okay.
I do want to huff rocket fuel. That was a very powerful episode of Andor. Like, I remember talking about it when we were watching it at the time.
Really good episode.
Like, he basically, like, the idea was he was inducting that kid who was like a very good mechanist into being a child soldier by using drugs to to make him be a child soldier for their.
I like that rebellion. We don't really. I mean, we kind of go back to him, right? A little. Not really, though.
Well, yeah.
I have watched Andor. Yeah, I did watch that. We watched that on.
Oh yeah, is he in?
It's not a spoiler. Relax. Yeah, we see him again in what's it called? Rogue One.
Okay.
Yeah, we see him again in Rogue One. He's much older. I
thought her little brother wasn't in Rogue One.
No, Saw Gerrera, I mean.
Oh yeah, I know Saw Gerrera.
oh, you're talking about the kid. Yeah. I don't know if we see him again. He might be, like.
I mean, he might be like in the background briefly, but I think he's basically like off the deep end at that point.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he might have went too far for Saw Gerrera because that's the path that kid was on.
That's true.
All right, I got. You want to go, or I got more?
Yeah, no, Joe. What's your irrational fear?
Ooh,
what's your
irrational fear?
Is it snakes? Did we talk about this?
No, but I don't like snakes at all. I mean, I wouldn't say that's my irrational fear. I think that's a legitimate, real fear.
Just like my friend over here, Mr. Indiana.
Yeah, it's I'm right there with Indiana Jones, man. Get it away from me. I don't know. The ocean terrifies the shit out of me. I think that's the only thing I'm really scared about.
That's fair.
In the vastness of it.
Deep. Okay.
Yeah. Me, I don't even like swimming in water that I can't see the bottom of. Even though I grew up in a beach town.
I can't see my feet. Mm-mm.
I know. I used to go swimming all the time, like way.
I don't care about that. That doesn't bother me at all. Like,
no,
that bothers me. Giant fucking catfish down there. Do you understand? Like,
catfish don't have teeth.
I don't care. They're terrifying. They're terrifying.
Yeah, that's an irrational.
I don't like that. I don't like the idea of that. I was a young lad going out to. This sounds ridiculous because I was going to Hawaii, but my father worked for Delta, so we got like free flights. Basically.
Free flights all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I was flying out, and we left. We stopped in California, so we were leaving the mainland, and it was at night. So like the coast was all lit up, and it was like, and the plane started to go away, and it was just the ocean was just black, and I was just like, oh shit, this is terrifying. And I think that's the first time I realized that I was like, okay, I'm scared of this.
Yeah, this is.
I've never been scared of anything ever.
Now imagine it's space where they're really like horrifying. The water's under you on Earth when you're flying in a plane, but if you're in space, it's just nothingness.
Yeah,
like that's
terrifying. Yeah. So I think that's it. Yeah, giant open spaces. What's that called? Agoraphobia?
No, that's the fear of going outside.
That's the fear of leaving your house.
I thought that was the open spaces, though. Hence the outsideness.
Maybe it's the fear of wide open spaces, but they use it for the fear of going outside. I don't know if it's.
Well, I don't have a problem with that, obviously. But
yeah, but I am an indoor cat. If anyone was wondering, like, I might look like I'm an outdoorsman. I grew up in New York. Outdoors to me was one tree on like a sidewalk. That's outdoors to me. All right. So speaking of the Dresden Files, for those who haven't read it, it's a very heavy magic-oriented book, but it's a urban fantasy. It takes place in our world, roughly during our time.
Semi-modern.
Yeah, it's like 2000.
There's flip phones, so I feel like
it starts off in like 2004-ish, 2003-ish, but it goes into the teens and stuff. But anyway, when he wants to do like a summoning or something like that, he draws a circle on the ground and then draws a pentagram in it, and then he puts 5 things in the circle, in the pentagram, that represent, like, if he's trying to summon an entity or something.
Okay.
What are the 5 things that we would put to summon you? Joe. Obviously, hair gel and a comb is in one spot.
Hair gel? No, I don't care about that. But I don't. Jesus Christ!
No, he doesn't need hair gel. Who am I? That's natural right there. That coiffness is just Joe jeans.
It's just a pillow, and then I wake up, and then I go like this.
Yep, exactly.
Jesus, 5 fucking things. It's a lot of things.
Yeah. I feel like. Can I give you one that I feel like is going to be right?
Sure.
I mean, it's got to be like the Eye of the World, right?
Well, yeah, that's a big one. I was thinking about that. I was like, I guess the Wheel of Time.
Yeah, but how do you say the Wheel of Time? I mean, like, you could just like a USB drive with the entire Wheel of Time. And
with the entire USB drive with the entire Wheel of Time. That's
really the way it works in the Dresden Files is like that would work because it represents the Wheel of Time to you. Like, it's all of the Wheel of Time books. So like that actually would work in the Dresden Files because that's what it means. The magic is really cool in Dresden Files. Like, if you haven't read it, Jim Butcher, fantastic author, love the Dresden Files. I've heard a lot of women say that they don't like Dresden because he's like overly chivalrous to a point of like misogynistic.
It's annoying.
But they do that on purpose, and then all of the women check him in the like. Don't forget,
they're still very good books.
The female characters are also written by Jim Butcher. Like, he wrote Dresden like that on purpose so that the women can check him.
A lot of good suggestions in the chat.
Yeah. So all right. We got a beer, a button.
A beer.
Chat, please make suggestions.
Alan,
what should we put in the circle?
Just put Alan Romanchuk in a circle.
Alan Romanchuk.
No beer.
So we got Alan.
Probably like a drawing pad and pencil, a Wheel of Time, a comic book, a toy.
Okay, wait. A DC comic book or a Marvel comic book?
DC.
Okay, so DC comic book, Wheel of Time, drawing pad. Need 2 more.
Wait, what did I say? I said a toy. What do I got?
Well, I'll listen. A toy, like pick any. Like, it has to be something that's meaningful to you. So you have a lot of toys. It doesn't have to be any one, but what's like 3 or 4 that would be like what's your favorite G.I. Joe? What's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Okay, well, all right, we'll use Nightcrawler and the Flash, and
there you go. Okay, all right. Do you have a favorite G.I. Joe though?
I do.
What is it?
His name's Tunnel Rat. No one's gonna know this time.
Tunnel Rat? Are you kidding me? I know Tunnel Rat.
I know you do.
Oh, okay, all right. The only person I think I could put up against you for G.I. Joe toy lore would be my friend Rob. We used to make fun of him all the time that he was like he knew too much about them. He was able to identify G.I. Joes by like when their arms would fall off. He'd be like, "Oh, this is Junkyard Dog's arm." Yeah, but
that's easy.
We used to fuck with him. We used to throw G.I. Joes at him, and then he would put them in his mouth because he was gross, and he would be like, "That's Roadblock." And I'm like, "Did you put like flavors on them or something?"
He's just feeling with his tongue, and he's like,
Yeah.
I know it. I know that face. I know that face. My tongue feel alone.
What's up, Polar Nights? I like that name, by the way. One of the things that's on my bucket list is to get a good view of the aurora, like you have in your profile picture there. But we love Star Trek here too, man. I love Star Trek. Academy is one of my favorite shows that's on TV right now. So yeah. All right. Is it your turn or my turn? I don't remember.
It's mine. What would your life, if you had a song that played every time you walked into a room? What is your walk up song? What is your song?
Nina Simone, Sinnerman. Go on.
I like that. Mine's I forgot what the artist is. I think the artist was called Black and White, and the song was just called "Fuck You," and the whole song was "Fuck you."
Really, I want like the Seinfeld theme song to be playing like everywhere I go.
Oh my god!
Just so my day was like a sitcom.
And then when
you just walk in and say something, it'd be like, like, oh, that's good.
I like that.
Little singers and stings every once in a while.
You are a artist, obviously. I have one of your beautiful pieces right here. Rand versus Ishamael from the Wheel of Time TV show that was canceled far too early.
Yes.
When you doodle, do you have like a doodle that you just do mechanically without thinking about it? Like if you're just like sitting there and there's a pencil in front of you and just like
is there like something I draw a lot? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Just so Erin, my wife, when she
more like absentmindedly,
absentmindedly, like if you looked at in the margins of your work when you were in high school, what would you draw in there other than the giant veiny penises? What would you draw
other than the veiny penises?
Yeah,
I drew a lot of Batman masks and Wolverine claws. I think would probably be it's just fun to draw all the claws coming out. I don't know.
And then Batman with Wolverine claws, Wolverine hands. With Batman mask.
Well, usually it's just a face. So like inevitably I'm just like, oh, it's a mask. And then it's like, oh, it's Batman. I'm drawing Batman again.
That's cool. I like that.
But yeah, probably. I mean, if it's just a random thing like that, probably
like Erin will always draw these weird like wormy dealy things that look like mazes, but there's just like one continuous line of like
wormy a lot of like triangles and like points on stuff like around people. Like if I'm drawing something, inevitably doodle wise, it would like grow a bunch, just like edges and around the edge of something or something like that.
Okay.
I think that would be the strangest thing that's probably not in my actual artwork that people
not
never see.
Art or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. But anything you draw is art because you're so talented, Joe.
You know what I mean.
Just oozing with talent. Was that me or you? I don't even remember.
I don't even remember.
All right, I'll go again. No, I don't like that one. Okay, I like that one. If you got a chance to rename Earth, what would you name it?
What?
I said they were random questions.
Dirt.
Dirt.
Because that's what it's called.
That's what it's called. Terra.
I don't know, man. I don't
Soul 3.
What would you call that? Blue ball.
Blue dot. That's one of my favorite Carl Sagan quotes, if people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He it was the first time Voyager turned around and took a shithole. Yeah, I would call it that. Yeah. I mean, currently for sure. The first time they had Voyager turn around and take a picture of Earth, he said something that has since become like a poem, and it's beautiful. But it's basically called The Pale Blue Dot. So if you want to read something really profound, Google Carl Sagan Pale Blue Dot poem. Really, really, really beautiful poem. And I feel like just especially poignant to now about everything. Anyway.
Okay.
I got another one. Okay.
I know this is very random. So you have to pick one to fight. Is it a raccoon or a goose? Like which one can you take down?
There's only one answer for me. I think everyone knows what it is based off my feelings on one of those animals that I've talked about thoroughly.
I have to pick one to fight.
Like who do you think you could win against?
I know who you're not winning against.
I guess I'm gonna fight the goose.
You're gonna lose.
I didn't say I'd win.
I'm terrified of birds. That's not my.
But aren't raccoons are so smart? They just like keep coming back. That's why I'm just like,
yeah.
Raccoon.
And also, you're more likely to have like rabies with a raccoon.
So
but I'm saying like
way more worse things are gonna happen if you fight a raccoon.
Just mechanical fighting. Like forget about the whole disease part of it. I feel like I would not stand a chance against a goose because those things are vicious, horrible monsters.
Yeah, they're horrible. I hate them.
They're so horrible. And the only bird that's worse than
grab its neck and just hold on for dear life. Though,
yeah, go ahead. They have claws, motherfucker, on their feet.
Just put out kibble for the raccoon. Yeah, a goose would.
A goose will just end your life.
Yeah,
the whole time. Fucking want to punch
I know I'm entering this fight. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, that's fair. The only bird worse than a goose is a swan. That's the only bird worse than a goose.
No, they're real.
They go for the eyes. They're vicious monsters, those things. Don't let the beauty of them fool you. Anyway, okay. Would you rather, and I think I already know the answer to this, so I'm going to change it because I know what you're going to pick. It was, would you rather the ability to teleport or read minds, but you're going to choose teleport because you like Nightcrawler?
I don't want to know people's thoughts. That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, do I live in a world with Professor X where he can be like, this is how you do it, dummy? And you can
Thank you for reminding me, Rapunzel. I did forget to do the math, but I did upload the picture prior to do it. So we will do we'll do 2 more questions. Okay. And then we'll do our Matho question for the month, which is again another Patreon perk. If you join the Patreon, you can submit questions to the Maria Simmons, who is Robert Jordan's right hand, or as some of us refer to her in the community, the right hand of the creator. She was Robert Jordan's continuity expert, lead research assistant, very dear good friend of the family, and still is. She helps out Harriet. I believe she's actually still on the Bandersnatch payroll. Like she still officially works for him. Yeah. Where Alan Romachnik has since retired and things like that. Where Maria is still very much a part of Bandersnatch, which is their company, and very much so still works at the home with Harriet and things like that. But she was the continuity expert. So when Robert Jordan would write a chapter, he would hand it to Maria. Maria would then look over it with the red pen and be like, nope, this Aes Sedai is from Taraban, not Aradoman. This
or just
Aes Sedai.
Simple things like this. She was wearing a red dress in the last scene. You know,
exactly.
Like like just everything.
She would do everything. She's probably one of the foremost knowledgeable people on and the biggest Wheel of Time fan you'll ever meet.
She knows all their eye colors, which I found out.
Yep.
Wow.
That was one of her jobs, making sure that they had the eye colors right. So anyway, if you are a Patreon subscriber, you can even a free tier. I think it's the high camp tier. I don't remember.
It's high camp.
Oh yeah, there you go. Rapunzel posted it. The high camp tier. You can submit questions to Maria. Now there is a disclaimer on that, which is the answers to the question, if they are like Wheel of Time lore based questions, like who would win in a fight, or like what's this thing that was never explained, she'll probably not answer those. So feel free to ask them. We will send them to her because we send all the questions to her and then she answers them as she feels like it. And that's pretty much what we're going to let her do, because she can do whatever she wants. But she may answer it, but the disclaimer is this is not canon. This is just one's Wheel of Time superfan's opinion. So that being said,
but really it's canon.
It's canon. And this next one, oh no, wait, we gotta do our last. Do you want to do the last question, Crystal?
Sure. What is something that you believed for way too long as a kid? Like the lies your parents told you, or some sort of like. That's a
good one. I love those stories.
I really thought that when I swallowed my gum that like it lived in my stomach.
Oh yeah, I did. I
thought that was sure. I was a teenager before I realized that was bullshit.
Wow. What's something?
If anyone in chat has any of those, please, I love those stories. Please shout out. What's something that you believed that your parents lied to you about?
Or just like that you believe, like I thought quicksand was going to be a real problem in my life.
It's too true.
Why is there quicksand everywhere?
All the time. Everybody was stuck in it.
And by the way, as someone who's almost died in quicksand, it does not function like it does in the fucking movies or TV shows. Okay?
Bubble. Get a fucking bubble.
I know.
What did I believe?
I will announce
I believed in anything for too long. Interesting conundrum.
Yeah, Aaron does have a lot of those because there were a lot of times where Aaron would say something when we first started dating, and I'd be like,
that's not right. That's not
did
right.
You just say? You crazy person.
You know what? Jono and Tom gave me so much shit for this, but so for my entire life I've been calling it asphalt instead of asphalt. And I didn't know. So that was a real thing.
That's a good one.
I mean, that's just me not knowing,
That's just you being dumb.
Me not realizing something.
I also thought you'd get a ticket or like get in trouble for having the light on in your car. Like that was, I feel like, prevalent for 90s, 80s, and 90s kids.
Yeah. So, but what did you think it was called asphalt for? Did you think it was?
I have no idea. I must have just read it incorrectly one time, and it was just in my brain for the rest of eternity. I never questioned it.
Okay, that's fair.
So that's one of them. I'm trying to think of something else. I don't know if there's any. I just remember recently as a joke, from recent life. That was, it's probably 8 years ago now. But
so wait a minute.
Like that, but it was well into my adult life.
Yeah. I was about to say. So 8 years ago, you still think?
I mean, somewhere in the middle of TWoTCast being a podcast, it was in there somewhere. I don't remember when.
That's fucking funny. So if we go back to the old TWoTCast, we might hear you call it asphalt at some point.
100% on some episode, and then they just laugh and laugh.
Yes, I will let you know, Brock. Don't worry. Before for everyone,
it's minor, but I told him
it's a very minor spoiler, but I will give you a warning before we do it. Don't worry. But good night, Brock. I'll see you later. All right. Anyway, that's funny. You're dumb, and I still love you. It's okay. All right. So, yeah, you're welcome. We got to be honest around here. So, again, this is the Matho question. For those who don't know, Matho is Maria and find out, because Robert Jordan pretty much coined the phrase "read and find out." When people would ask questions that he didn't want to answer, he would say "Raffo" to them. Mm-hmm. And Maria started actually handing out Raffo cards. Like in the beginning of Jordan Con, and I think at some of the older signings when Robert Jordan was still doing them, and it would say, "You've been Raffoed, read and find out," or something like that. And there were little red cards with white lettering on them. I have one sitting around somewhere, I think, but that's irrelevant.
That's a cool relic.
Yeah, I love those little things. And then when the TV show started, we started doing waffos, as in watch and find out, when non-readers would ask us questions, and we would be like, "Waffo." Mm-hmm. Or, because Dragonmount got to watch the episodes early, sometimes we would not be able to answer questions fully. Anyway, it's the only flex I got. All right, let me have it.
Special time.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so this was our Maria Matho question. I'll read it. Matho, Maria, and find out. If Tom Marilyn and Julian Sandar had a podcast, what would it be about, and who would be their first guests? Maria's answer: Tom and Julian decided to have a podcast called How Are the Mighty Fallen? They plan to talk about people who once held high positions and wielded lots of power, and then were reduced to regular human beings, or close to it. They intended to find out how each person came to power, how they lost it, and any lessons learned, and their feelings about it all. Their first guests will either be Amathera, former Panarch of Tanchico, or Moiraine Damadrid, depending on which dude can talk his sweetie into doing it first. And that is the Maria and find out for this one.
That's good. That's a good one.
So I have always wanted like a buddy cop movie with Julian Sandar and Tom Marilyn, like solving crimes in fucking Tyr.
If only.
And when the show had just came out and we saw, what was his name? Tom. No, it wasn't Tom. What's the actor's? Christopher Willem. That's the guy that played Tom Marilyn.
Something Willem. I don't think it's Christopher, but
it's something Willem.
That's good. That's close though.
Yeah,
Willem is his first name. I don't know.
I think it's his last name. Maybe it was his first name. I'm close. Someone will correct me. But
You're
I'm
close.
I wanted him, who is a very good-looking, hot man, and as Tom Marilyn in the Alexander Willem. Thank you. I think the Christopher Bullman brain for our book for the thing is stuck in my head.
Stuck in your brain.
But but I wanted really bad Julian Sandar to be played by Idris Elba, and then them do a spin-off like buddy cop fucking
I'd watch that all day long.
All day long I would watch it. Like all day. And you can't tell me that Julian Sandar isn't Batman. That's literally what he does. He's a Batman. That is what he does.
Agreed.
But then who would be Robin?
That was an impressive plug, Tom.
Thank you. Sometimes, I do it completely by accident and it works. Sometimes I do it completely by accident and it works.
It just flowed.
Do we have any other announcements that Rapunzel will shout at me that I forgot about? I don't think so. So if you're home during the days and you have nothing else to do, I will often be in Discord, either streaming what a TV show that I'm watching, because I don't really listen to music all that often. When I'm doing stuff in the background, I like to put movies or TV shows on. So it's probably going to be The West Wing or The Pit or Night of the Seven Kingdoms or some other TV show that I watch when I feel like just putting something on in the background. Avatar: The Last Airbender is often one of those. Or movies. So if you see me on during the day, I could be streaming a video game. I could be watching movies. Just pop in and come and chat with me. I like to body double. That's why I started doing that. Another thing is, Crystal, when's your next event that you're doing with your book club? Your book cart? Your business?
Not for another month. We're off for the month.
What's your next event, though? Do you know?
No, not currently.
Okay.
No.
If you live in Kansas, what area do you usually?
Kansas City. I mean, we'll go within, an hour of the Kansas City metro area.
Okay,
Novel
so if
Adventure Casey is my bookstore, and it's really fun just getting to talk up my friends' books. I definitely sold some more Sarah's this weekend, and
Sarah J. Silver.
Yeah, that's fun. I love it.
Yeah, Sarah's books are back to the fairy stuff. Joe, once your daughter gets a little older, her tagline of her book, which is one of my favorite, literally, I really love her world a lot, is my fairy godmother wears combat boots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And the story is a fairy godmother, her charge is murdered. Her very first princess.
God Murder is the
the name of the book is Fairy God Murder. And her very first princess that she's supposed to, take charge of is murdered. And then she spends the next 20 years or 15 years of her life trying to find the killer. And the book picks up at the end of that journey. And it's a really fun book. It's funny. It's got a lot of fun, but it's all fae, very fae stuff in it. So if you like urban fantasy and that type of there's a world beneath the world stuff, Sarah J. Silver all day long. Fantastic. And what's the thing that you guys do? The date night things?
Oh, the blind date with a book.
Blind date with a book. I love
those. I was wrapping those every night after the show.
You sent me pictures. Let me get a picture of that. Yeah. So explain to the people what it is.
So we take the books that are in stock, things that we like, maybe things that don't have fantastic covers, and we wrap them in paper. We give them bookmarks, stickers, tea, and then clues. So we write clues to the book and the genre. And so that way you're not judging the book by its cover. That's how I sold Fairy God Murder. And then a girl came back. She found us at another show and she's like, I need the next book. I need the next one. Happened with The Wheel of Time too, because I wrap that. I wrap Eye of the World frequently. But I just had a guy come up to me this weekend and he was like, well, I'm a Sanderson fan. What do you have? And I was like, well, friend, let me tell you.
Hello, friend.
They're so cute, and I love that you use the brown paper,
putting the wax seals.
Does that say bosom on it? What is that? That's I can't read it. Under that woman,
kind of a spicy.
There's a B there, but that's I think the difference.
No.
Well, and there's a bosom there too. So I just was distracted, and I saw B's and S's and M's. I'm like, boobs. I'm sorry. I'm a simple man. Yeah, I love this. This was a genius idea. I think
that's great. That's awesome.
Will buy the shit out of those things. I would buy that. A blind date with a book.
Well, and I can just indoctrinate people,
That is a genius way to market it. Jessica Jones meets the Fae is basically.
I'm in.
Yeah, such a good book. I really enjoyed it a lot. I love what I really love in stories I've learned as I've been reading over the last 10 years is I like to see a common idea executed in a new way. So when for instance, the Dresden Files does a lot of really cool stuff with real world religions and real world folklore and stuff like that. That's unique to the Dresden Files that I haven't seen used in that way in other places. for instance, there's what Dresden refers to as the white god, the Christian god, exists. It's a real entity. It's not the be all end all. There's other gods, but in the Dresden Files lore, within the court of the white god, there are these 3 warriors that are like the warriors of the white god, and they are the Knights of the Cross, and they all have swords. And in the sword of each one of them is a nail from Jesus's cross. And they're super interesting because one of them is a super believer. Like he's basically like, he's a super believer in Christianity. One is an atheist, but he's a Knight of the Cross. And one is Jewish.
Yeah.
And it's just really interesting. There's another one at some point who's Shinto, like the Japanese religion Shinto. So it's a really interesting world there. And then I love historical fantasy. I just like when they take things and flip it around like you don't expect it. And she did that beautifully with fairy godmothers. Like she does them in such a cool way that, I never saw it coming, and that's what I really like. So. Spoiler. Yes, oy vey, yes. Listen. I grew up in New York. There were more synagogues around my house than Christian churches. One of my favorite foods is a kosher hot dog specifically from a Jewish deli. You got to get them from if they're not. If you're from the greater New York area, Jersey, maybe Connecticut, you know what it is. You know what Jewish delis are. The French fries from the Jewish delis, the Jewish deli hot dogs, the knishes. That's the only thing I couldn't find down here. I have not been able to find a proper Jewish deli in the Tampa Bay area. Oh my God, bagels. Yep, that's another one. Every time I go to New York, I got to get bagels.
It's bagels.
I will light you on fire.
Everyone knows that.
Fire with an accelerant of some kind. All right. Actually, I don't need an accelerant for all the product I know you use in your hair, Joe.
Wow.
Okay, because I'm a failure, I didn't book a guest for next week yet. I have guests for other episodes throughout the week, but right now it's TBA, and I will find
somebody will be here.
Yeah, I know someone will be here. If not Joe,
will also be 5 and 6, not 2, 4 and 5.
Fuck, I'm so bad at this. Yes, we'll be doing episodes 5 and 6, not 2 and 4. I'll make the freaking graphic right next time. Thank you for correcting me, Joe. I love you. I love all of you people. I love Crystal. I love Lanfear. Look at her. Watch. Hold on. She likes this. Watch this. Yeah. Look at that face. Look at it. Okay. Say goodnight, Crystal.
Good night, Crystal.